Hey guys, it's EzraTime here, and today I want to talk about the FNAF movie because there's a news that was revealed some time ago, and I was late obviously from reviewing this news, but for first that they found a director way back in like I think October 5 or something like that, or maybe in January, where they announced a new director named Emma Tammy, which is a brand new director that I'm not really familiar about her work because again she's new, and the film is going to commence in February 2023, which is nice. But the main thing that I want to talk about, which is the cast member for the movie, because they just announced this in December, which is again I'm a month late, but yeah, so basically they confirmed that Matthew Lillard and Josh Hutcherson are reportedly cast as William Afton and Mike Smith. And it's just like, wow. I for some here's the thing, I did not expect to see Matthew Lillard or Josh Hutcherson to be in the FNAF movie, because here's the thing, I was a fan of Matthew Lillard, because from the obviously he plays Shaggy from the Scooby Doo movies, right? He also voiced Shaggy, right? But I was a big fan of Matthew Lillard because of Scream, the first Scream movie where he plays Stu Macher, So I guess spoiler for anybody who haven't watched Scream, but I don't know. I feel like you can still enjoy that movie because it's such an amazing movie if you haven't watched it. So watch Scream 1, guys. It's amazing, and Matthew Lillard in that movie is just like so funny, unhinged, and crazy. Like it's all this combination that really works in it because Matthew Lillard just like committed to that role. So seeing him as William Afton really excited me, because I'm curious to see what his take of William Afton is going to be. I don't think it's gonna be like super comedic and stuff like that. I don't think so, but I think it's certainly more. We're probably gonna get a much more serious Matthew Lillard performance, because so far his performance is like being comedy and the entire stuff, So I think this might be his first serious role, or maybe there is like another serious role that I didn't really know because the guy spending most of his career voicing Shaggy. So like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that because he's great at Shaggy, but it's just like I don't know. I feel like most of his movies is like comedy, So I think maybe this is like the first serious role, or maybe it's like William Afton is gonna crack some jokes in the movie. Who knows, right? And as for Josh Hutcherson, you might know him from Zatora and then Journey 1 and Journey 2, obviously, with Brendan Fraser and Dwayne Johnson. I like both movies. And I like Zatura as well, where he still like I don't know, like he's still young. Josh Hutcherson is still young at that time, and then he also in Hunger Games, which is I like Hunger Games movie. I think he's gave such a good performance, and I think he's a perfect choice to play Mike Smith, the night guard, And the other cast member that got announced is apparently what is it like Piper Rubio, who plays as Mike's younger sister, apparently named Abby, which is like a new name, but I know that hearing that new name might put off some people that they changed some stuff, But here's the thing though, I think like his sister's name and Mike Smith's name is gonna be like a big mystery or like a big reveal in the movie, because I'm pretty sure that Smith and his little sister Abby apparently is gonna be the Afton family. It's gonna be related to William Afton, like William Afton will eventually realize that Mike Smith was his son or something like that. Like his real name is actually Michael Afton, and then maybe the little sister's name is gonna be Elizabeth Afton. I'm really hoping they go to that route. I know that that's really predictable, but that's one thing to like do something with the story, like you introduce some mystery with the character, and then you kind of like obviously reveal something more in the movie. I think that's what they're going to do, like revealing their actual name, like Michael Afton and Elizabeth Afton. I think that will be interesting in my opinion. And then the other cast member that they have is Mary Stuart Masterson. Sorry, Masterson. That she was cast as an unnamed villain, which is interesting. Like who is this unnamed villain? And then well, obviously it's gonna be a female villain, so it's gonna be William Afton like wife or something. Like again, there's gonna be something new to the movie itself, or maybe she's gonna play Vanessa. I don't think she's gonna play Vanessa, because well, Vanessa is young supposedly, right? And then Mary Stuart Matterson was like not that young, no offense. But who knows? Maybe it's gonna be like a different version of Vanessa, right? Who knows? Because again, like when you are making an adaptation for a game, then there's gonna be some differences, you know. Like that's just what it is. I don't think Mike Smith and Abby's is gonna be a big reveal that they were part of the Afton family. You know, I'm convinced. But if they're not like part of the Afton family, at least Mike Smith does, then I'm gonna be surprised. You know, I'm gonna be really curious to see what's gonna happen in the movie if that was not the case. But it seems like that might be the case. You know, who knows? And for Mary's like unnamed villain, I'm not exactly sure who it is. You know, maybe they're gonna introduce some original villain in the movie, or maybe it's gonna be like maybe some sort of like a reference or like a callback to the game. You know, I think the other female character that I remember is just Vanessa. You know, but I think Vanessa's name was like mentioned at a couple of times during the like the I don't know like the news reveal or something like that. You know, so I think maybe she's playing that, you know, like a different version of Vanessa, or maybe she's not. Maybe she's doing something else, like play an entirely original character. That's also a possibility, right? But yeah, I think that's a really interesting cast members to be here. I mean, I'm really hyped for like Josh Hutcherson and Matthew Lillard, you know, because I did not expect to see the two of them to be in the FNAF movie. That's amazing, you know. And obviously, I cannot wait for filming to finally start in 2023. And I'm really hoping that Emma Tammy, the director, can handle the job. You know, maybe they pick Emma Tammy because like she's new, so it's you know easier to like I don't know, I guess controlling in a way, you know, like because Scott Cawthon is like really protective over the FNAF movie, which is that's a great thing. I mean, yeah, and yeah, Scott Cawthon also involved or writing the screenplay for this movie. Like Tammy, and then the other guy, I think also, Seth Cuddeback. I'm not really sure who that was, but well, he's one of the writer for the movie. So we got three writers, you know, Tammy, Cotton, and then Cuddeback, you know. And yeah, I think Blumhouse is also still producing. You know, Jason Blum is still producing. And then Jim Henson Creature Shop. Well, we also learned about that they are gonna be the one who making the FNAF animatronic, which I think is gonna be amazing. I cannot wait to see that the first look, the first picture of the official animatronic from the movie. That will be amazing. And I'm really curious to see what this movie is going to be rated for. Like, is it gonna be rated R or PG-13? Who knows, right? That is definitely interesting to see, you know. And they going to film in February in 2023 in New Orleans, I think. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry, New Orleans. I think that's how you pronounce it, but I might be wrong. So sorry if I'm wrong. Sorry. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave a question to you guys. You know, what do you? Again, this is late, but I just want to give my own thoughts here. So I'm gonna leave a question to you guys. What do you guys think about this casting right here? Do you think Josh Hutcherson and Matthew Lillard are like a perfect casting for Mike Smith and William Afton? I think it's an interesting casting in my opinion. I'm a big fan of the two of them, so let me know about that in the comment section below. And of course about the rating of the movie, you know, like do you guys want the FNAF movie to be rated R or PG-13? You know, because I'm kind of open for both, honestly. Like, sure, it's gonna be rated R because there's gonna be some blood and stuff like that, but I think they most likely go with the PG-13 horror, you know, because there's some good PG-13 horror in my opinion. But and FNAF is not the kind of guy. Sorry, it's not the kind of game that like, it's not a slasher game, you know, like it's a mystery game in my opinion. That's what FNAF is, you know. So I think they could probably secure like a PG-13 rating because obviously they want to make more money, you know. This isn't like the Megan situation where I was like disappointed by the PG-13 rating because like that's a killer doll movie, you know. But this one is not a killer doll movie. Sure, killer animatronic, sure, but like I'm pretty sure that the movie is gonna be focusing more on the mystery and then the suspense and the atmosphere of the movie. That's the two things that I'm really hoping they nailed. You know, the suspense and the atmosphere of the movie. You know, like I want to be felt suspenseful about the animatronic. You know, and hopefully they don't just rely on jump scare a lot because I think people are already getting used to the FNAF jump scare. So I hope they find something new to scare us. You know, so that's why I think it might be rated PG-13, you know. So, but anyway, let me know in the comment section below. Do you guys want it to be rated R or PG-13 for the FNAF movie, you know? And yeah, how do you guys feel, guys? Finally, that we finally maybe see this movie getting made finally in February, hopefully, right? But yeah, that's my thoughts, guys. And again, I mean, if you guys enjoyed, then leave a like, comment, subscribe, the usual stuff. Yeah, stay tuned for more videos in the future. I think it's gonna be another FNAF video, like another reaction to maybe Matthew Crash series or maybe something else besides FNAF. Who knows? So, but stay tuned for more in the future, guys. Obviously, And again, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one then. Bye!